Hello everyone. I filmed this ahead of time, like ahead of time. It's today when I'm filming. It's the 29th of December, and now you're seeing this, and we are in the thick of January. But it is still December for me right now. I'm wearing a Christmas shirt still. I feel like even though Christmas was over a few days ago, I think it's okay to still wear Christmas stuff through the rest of December. Anyway, this video is going to be the very first writing prompt videos. I mentioned this in the New Year vlog that this was one of my YouTube goals for a regular new thing on the channel. So for everyone who wants to join me on that journey, hello, hi, welcome, like and subscribe, you know, do the bell. We're supposed to say that, like YouTubers, we bring that up. I hear it's a thing. But yeah, we're gonna get into our prompt thing, so let's do that. First one, woo! Also, this lipstick, pretty intense. Has absolutely nothing to do with anything. So what we have here, we have a fiction writer's notebook. This says 20 great authors and 70 writing exercises. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this one first because this one's going to be the least messy potentially, and then we're going to do, this is a form of the Wreck This journals, but this is called Write, Design&Wreck. Because I am an aspiring author, and I believe everybody has creative outlets in that they are made to put their mark somewhere, and I think that mine is through books and a little teeny squidgy bit on YouTube, just a little bit. So let's get into this. There's 70 writing exercises. There's only 52 weeks in a year. So do we double and triple up? Do I do multiple a week? I guess it depends on how long the prompts take, yeah? I haven't thought about this at all. Writing fact number 1 that we learned at the very beginning of this book. Jane Austen, apparently she used to publish her works by a lady instead of her name originally. It doesn't say why, it just says that her books were published anonymously. I wonder if that's because women weren't, and she didn't want to get the hate. I don't know. They weren't appreciated as writers. Anyway, the first exercise we have is called Free Indirect Speech. I hope I remember to reverse the video so that you can read things. I always forget to do that, so I do apologize if that happens again. But it says that Austen developed the technique of free indirect speech, whereby a third-person narrative weaves the ins and outer thoughts and speech of a character. This brings the reader directly into the psyche of the character while retaining the structural flow and observation of an omniscient narrator. In Pride and Prejudice, this action is reported while the reader is giving insight into Mr. Bingley's inner thoughts. And then there's a quote, and the exercise itself, to try not to drag this on for too long. So there's that. You can pause it. And again, I hope I reversed it. Write some free indirect speech, either with a number of short examples or a longer narrative. Begin with a standard third-person narrator introducing a character, and then have the narrator bring in the inner thoughts of the character. You want to know who another author who's great at that is? Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. You absolutely get that in most books that she has written. Wonderful author, not given the credit she deserves. I brag about her books, or rave about her books rather, all the time. Okie dokie, so I am going to read for you my terrible handwriting. Feel free to let me know yours down below. And we do constructive criticism, which means that we analyze for good and bad, and we only say things negatively that will help improve and build us up. We're not just saying negative opinions for the sake of it, because that's not constructive criticism. Okay? glad we had this little chat. All right. So it says, Blue was both sides of a coin, friendly and extroverted, and yet aloof and needing alone time. She smiled, chatted, and flitted like a butterfly, and the others were flowers. Nothing seemed awkward for her or the others, but she sat contentedly in the back of the house, outside with her drink alone. But her smile remained. She had a penchant for balancing socializing and solitude. So that was my little exercise tidbit. I think that for the first video, we will just leave it at the 1. So feel free, again, for constructive criticism. We build each other up. It's okay to point out things that need help. And we are just doing little exercises and excerpts. So there isn't a whole development and plot line and such. So let's keep that in mind as well. And let's go ahead and for this one, I think we're just going to flip through. So let's flip through. We're just going to pick, we're going to go right in the middle. Okay. So this says there's 2. We can do 2. This says create a terrarium, and this says draw objects from the 90s. Well, that's going to be easy for me. I'm a 90s child. So let's see. Those are what we have going on. So let's go ahead and do that. I am not an artist. I am not a drawing artist. Please keep that in mind and be kind. Nope. Okay, so I have, this is my thing. So the terrarium, I went off of my brain on Amazon because I love carnivorous plants. They are very difficult to grow, notoriously difficult to maintain because they require so much care. But on Amazon, there is a terrarium that looks very similar to this. There's an ecosystem with all of the nutrition and balanced chemicals in a what looks like a clearish blue liquid. And there is a baby Venus flytrap, and you can also get them for sundews on Amazon. I don't know if you can get them for the pitcher plants or not, but I went with the Venus flytrap, and I tried my best to make like an open Venus flytrap. They are very, very tiny when they start out, and they don't actually eat carnivorously until they are matured. And so in the terrarium, you don't open it and it goes up there. So on this side, I think is so I tried to make a cat from Lisa Frank. I feel like the cat imagery on all of her notebooks and folders, like all the sparkles and glitter and colors, and the pink and purple were very prominent on all of the Lisa Frank things. This is a toy called Gak. It's like slime, the original slime. It's very similar to like Flarp, if you've ever had that, like the farting putty. And then this is Reptar from the show Rugrats. He was the popular dinosaur Godzilla parody. And then these are supposed to be night vision goggles. But yeah, there was a company called Spy Gear when I was a kid, and they were like, they had all kinds of like, oh, talk to the other person secretly and put the code thing on your room. And one of the devices that I actually owned as a child was spy glasses. I wonder if we still have them. Actually, everything is so chaotic up there from Christmas, I'm not even gonna look. I took a quick glance, it was like, never mind. But yeah, so those are supposed to be the spy glasses. I will try to find a picture of them and like put it up here. But yeah, and I'll do the same, I think, for all of these. So you will have already seen that. But yeah, so those were my very first Write, Design, and Wreck journal things and our first writing prompt. I hope that you enjoy these. Do you guys like this? Let me know if you want those to be separate videos or if having them together. I thought they were very on theme together to combine with. And while actually doing them takes a little while, me showing what I did doesn't take quite as long, so I thought those would be okay to do combined. But you guys let me know what you want and what you want to see from that. That was enjoyable. I look forward to the rest of the year of doing that. And with that, we have lots of other fun videos coming up. I will see you in the next one. I don't have anything else to say. I thought I did, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you. Bye, my humans. Mwah!